I literally just got goosebumps. Like, what? Someone said, yeah, dang. Today I found out my entire marriage is a lie. I'm a 27-year-old female and my husband is a 36-year-old male. We have been together for 6.5 years and married for 2. Our whole relationship has been a dream, so much that it felt like a fairy tale. My husband works in tech and makes a 6-figure salary, so he takes care of me and our entire relationship. Vacations, designer clothes, expensive jewelry, etc. We've never had any relationship ending problems. Of course, we'd had disagreements in the past about finances and work, just typical couple stuff. But there was nothing wrong enough to clue me into what was really going on. My husband, I'll call him Adam. I first met at a bar, and Adam was really drunk, like way too drunk to be alone. I was worried about him and offered to give him an Uber home. I took care of him until the ride arrived. And when I got back home, I realized Adam's wallet was in my bag. I figured he must have accidentally dropped it in there when I was helping him out to the car. The next time we met, he was sober and super apologetic. We ended up exchanging phone numbers and our relationship blossomed from there. Now we live together, spend nearly every holiday together with my family. He's basically an extension of my family. Right now, we are in the middle of packing our townhome so we can move into a bigger house to start a family. It's mostly been me packing up everything since I decided to quit my job to focus on the family side of things. Today, I was packing Adam's office when I found his old MacBook. Now, even though Adam makes a lot of money, I still consider myself to be very frugal. I never want to spend more money when it can be saved. A week or 2 ago, my laptop broke, and after I spilled a bowl of ramen on it, so I figured that I could just boot up his old MacBook and use that instead. After I finished cleaning up the rest of the office, I plugged in the computer and started it. There happened to be tabs open from the last time Adam used it. Even though I probably should have just closed them out, I was curious as to what they were. One of them was Facebook, but it was signed into an account I didn't recognize. It seemed to be Adam's account, but there were a bunch of pictures I'd never seen before. Photos of Adam with a blonde woman with a toddler in her arms from a few years back. But most confusingly was a photo of Adam and his mom in New York that was posted last year. For context, Adam tends to travel a lot for work. His mom was tagged in the photo, but when I clicked on the account, it looked nothing like the account that had followed me years back. There were photos and posts from as recently as last week. Then I started to think back. I'd never met Adam's mom before she died, and I hadn't been invited to the funeral either. But why the heck would anyone lie about that? I literally just got goosebumps. Like, what? I continued scrolling through the Facebook account, and there were more photos of the blonde woman and the toddler. All of them together, though, were from 2 years ago. Once Adam got home, I confronted him. At first, he was defensive, saying I was being paranoid and that these posts meant nothing. Then it switched to anger, and he screamed at me for invading his privacy. But eventually, he broke and admitted that he created a fake account and pretended to be his mom. The blonde woman was his recent divorced ex-wife who he cheated on me with. He confessed that when he hit 30, he felt like he was trapped in this marriage, so he decided to find someone else to be with. So for the first 4 years of our relationship, I was the other woman. He told me that his mom thought of his ex like a second daughter, so he could never introduce me to her. I just grabbed my bag and left. I went straight to my parents' house and explained the whole situation. But it feels surreal. I'd never seen that side of Adam before. It was like suddenly a switch had flipped. To think that the man I've loved and devoted myself to for nearly 7 years was such a backstabbing liar. I'm sort of wondering if the world will ever stop spinning. I feel insane. This was kind of just me getting my thoughts out there, but any guidance or words of encouragement would be awesome right now. But I'm gonna have to try and get some sleep and research a divorce lawyer in the morning. Oh my gosh. Someone said, yeah, dang. Someone said, well, at least you know you didn't spend another 15 years raising kids with them just to find out who they really are. Oh my gosh. Someone literally said, what? That sounds fake, like a bad Lifetime Channel movie. Someone said, holy crap, I'm so sorry you're going through this. But honestly, you dodged a massive bullet by finding out now before you had kids with this psychopath. The fact that he created a fake Facebook account pretending to be his dead mom is next level unhinged behavior. Like, who even thinks to do that? Get that lawyer and document everything. You're gonna be fine. But this dude sounds absolutely unhinged. That is actually terrifying. I accidentally pooped in my best friend's mug and didn't tell her. How does that accidentally happen? Like, where is the mug? Where do you poop? In the mug? On the floor? Did you get on the counter? I'm confused. Okay, I genuinely cannot believe I'm typing this and I'm already mortified. Please be gentle. I'm a 20-year-old female and I went on a road trip to Arizona with my best friend, 18-year-old female. We've been best friends for like 7 years, basically family. The trip was honestly amazing, one of the best we've ever had. Nothing weird or bad happened the whole time. On our way back, we stayed at this super cute Americana themed hotel in Flagstaff. Jane loved it so much and wouldn't stop talking about it. So my dad bought her a mug from the gift shop. She was really excited about it and kept it packed safely so it wouldn't break. When we got back to our house in Chicago, Jane took out the mug while reorganizing her suitcase and left it on my nightstand for a bit. That night, I had really bad stomach issues. I have anxiety and IBS, and traveling messes me up badly. The bathroom was occupied and I panicked. I saw the mug and made the worst decision of my life. I used it. I immediately knew it was disgusting and wrong. I told myself I'd clean it properly right away. I rinsed it with water and wiped it out, but I didn't fully wash it yet. Jane came back to the room sooner than I expected, and I freaked out and put it back, thinking I'd deal with it later. She packed it up and left before I got another chance. I convinced myself it would be fine. I told myself I rinsed it enough. I told myself it would probably wouldn't smell. I was wrong. A couple days later, she called me saying her suitcase smelled awful and that there was dried brown stuff on the mug. And when she said that, I completely froze. I didn't know what to say. I just acted confused and said, "That's so weird." And then let the conversation end. I hate myself for it. After that, I completely broke down. I cried for hours. My dad noticed and asked what was wrong, and I couldn't even bring myself to explain it. I felt so disgusting and guilty, like I ruined something meaningful over a moment of panic. Jane was really kind to me after, even though she had no idea what was actually going on. We watched movies together on the phone like everything was normal. And that somehow made it worse. Now I don't know what to do. I don't know if I should tell her. I don't know if she knows and is just being nice. I don't know if confessing would permanently ruin our friendship or if not telling her is worse. I feel sick every time I think about it. I know it was gross. I know there's no excuse. I just don't know how to fix this or live with the guilt. Apparently, there was another, someone else posted the other side of this. Someone said, yeah, a story of a girl finding the mug in her suitcase just happened on Reddit. Someone said that's a crappy thing to do. Someone said it's not even possible to crap in a mug. I think you can, technically. I've been waking up at 3 a.m. to move my neighbor's trash cans slightly every week, and he hired a priest last month. This started 2 years ago. My neighbor Gary reported me to the HOA because my trash cans were visible from the street on a non-trash day. I got fined $50. I said, okay, Gary, okay. Every Wednesday night, I set an alarm for 3 a.m. I go outside in dark clothes. I move his trash cans about 6 inches to the left. That's it, just 6 inches. Then I go back to bed. The first few months, he didn't notice. Then one morning, I saw him standing in his driveway, just staring at them. He moved them back. Next Wednesday, 6 inches. He started putting a rock in front of them to mark the spot. I moved the rock too. He installed a ring camera. I approached from the blind spot behind the bushes. I know his yard better than he does at this point. Last summer, his wife came over to ask my wife if we didn't notice anything strange in the neighborhood. My wife said no. I was standing right here. I ate my granola bar and nodded. In October, he had that house blessed. I watched a priest walk through his front door. I saw them standing in the driveway praying over the trash cans. I almost felt bad. Almost. He started bringing them inside his garage now, so I've provoked to moving his welcome mat 2 inches every week instead. I will never stop. I don't even remember what being normal feels like. The HOA created me. Edit. Since some people keep asking about the ring camera, the welcome mat is by his side door. Camera points at the driveway. Someone said I hope this is real because I am absolutely loving it. Oh, Someone said, I mean, at this point, don't even worry about the camera. Just dress like a demon and don't forget to whisper his name in the ring camera. Don't make him wonder. Make him crap his pants.